Zephyr Polishing out of Lubbock, Texas. I'm also an authorized Zephyr distributor. That's all we use here at Zephyr Products. Today we're going to be doing a beginner video showing the guy that's never used a grinder, never been a polisher, never seen the airways. We're going to start with anything from how to put on your airway flanges all the way to the finishing process to get it like a perfect mirror shine. Stay tuned, we'll have something cool for you guys. Alright guys, first things first is safety like always. We got a 3M full face respirator here. Don't have to use a full face, you can use a half respirator with safety goggles or glasses, ear protection, gloves. We enjoy the mechanics here guys, it's real thick because the stuff gets hot, plus it's thin enough where you can feel. We have the safety flanges, which is a must when you're using any airway buff. Clamps on both sides just in case anything happens. But that's safety, and that's always first. Alright, now we got safety addressed, we need to analyze our surface. This particular tank is heavily oxidized, has some chemical burns from the concrete. It's got some pitting on the lower side here, so we'll probably just use a 3-stage process on this one. Now you have the rougher areas on the tank, which have been heavily pitted from the road, the rocks, the chips, everything pitted. It's got the same oxidation, it's got the same chemical burns and everything here. So we use a heavier cutting compound and a heavier cutting wheel to attack this. Alright, now we got our safety addressed, we've analyzed our surface. Let's take a look at what we're going to be using today. This is the heavier cut stuff I was talking about here. This is the Buff and Blend. It's a prep disc made by Zephyr. This is a laminated sisal, a heavier cutting wheel. This is a similar wheel here. This is called the Blue Baron. It's a Signature Series wheel. It's just made in the airway style. All these here we use with the 87 stainless rouge. For this particular job here, we notice we need the 3-stage step. So we're going to use the quick cut with the TR2 Triple E compound. This is the orange and yellow dual density wheel made by Zephyr. We'll come with that with our secondary cutting. We'll use the Joker wheel, aka the smooth cut wheel. It's the purple and green here. You can use this one with the TR2 Triple E as well if it's not as bad, or you can use the green moss compound, which we prefer. And here we have the brand new Showstopper wheel made by Zephyr. This is a rayon fabric, a silk material. We use this with either the Zephyr Blue Moon or the Zephyr Green Moss. And our personal favorite here is also the Domat flannel wheel. We use it either with the Green Moss compound or the Blue Moon as well. Definitely run these at a recommended RPM. Always use safety flanges when you're using any airway buff. And once that's complete, we'll come down with the Zephyr Pro 40. It's a perfect metal polish, easy to apply, easy to come off. Then in between steps, we'll be using our Zephyr Pro 50 Eliminator to clean it off and open the pores of our aluminum. This is some cherry wax and some spray wax made by Zephyr, just in case you get something dirty right by. It's a quick, easy fix with a microfiber rag. Also, highlight here, safety flanges, a rake to clean off all the old burnt compound off the wheel, and microfiber towels. This is what we need to attack the job. Let's go make a mirror. Alright, let's get down to it. The tools of the trade. This is a DeWalt DWP 849X variable speed grinder. It's 0 to 3,500 RPMs, variable here on the back. Another one the guys like, it's a Makita 9227C. It's a variable speed, it's also 0. This one is 3,000 RPMs. We have our safety flanges here, washers on both sides, and our rake, and our starting process here with our quick cut 10-inch pad. I'll show you guys how to do this. To put a washer down the flat side, then you want to have one flange down, like this. Then you have your airway buffing wheels are always going to be stamped by Zephyr with a sticker on this side. That way you know. On the back here, you look for your open plate. So you know your grinder spins this way, so you don't want this open flap to be here. So you want to open it up this way, because these are directional. Put it on there here, just like that. Take your other plate on top, put it down. Second washer on top. A 5/8 nut will work. You can use one of the nuts that came with the grinder. You want to put your lock spindle on the back, lock it all the way down until it's all the way tight. Alright, to start the polishing process on, we've got our safety flanges on, we've got our wheel. Now you notice the edges here are pretty rough because it's a brand new pad. That's where the rake comes in handy first of all. We have our compound here. So we're going to take our wheel, use our rake, and fray the edges so that way it'll accept the compound better. It's all frayed, so we'll take our bar root, break it in half. We don't have to hold a full bar starting out. Just grab about 1/3 of a bar, take it to our wheel. Might hold it for about 3 seconds, working it side to side. Now we got our frayed edges, and and the compound that's on there. Now we can get to work. Remember, throughout the polishing process, keep your rake by your side. It's going to clean off all your dirty, burned on compound that's been on your wheel. Do a few passes, get it up there, and then you're going to go rake and reapply. We're a majority way through the primary cut stage. You can see the difference that it makes. That's why the primary cutting stage with the Tripoli and the quick cut pad is the most important process. Look at the difference here. I mean, it's not perfect at all, but this is where we were at before. Removes all the oxidation and all the heavy hard work. All the lines and the stuff here are going to come out and be broke down with all the other wheels and different compounds we got. In between process is a great product to use is Zephyr's Pro 50 Eliminator. This is really going to open up the pores of the aluminum. Any compound you have left in the welds, any compounds you have left on the surface, just want to spray a little bit here. Use a microfiber towel, wipe it down. We'll use this anytime we switch colors of compounds. This will prevent any cross-contamination when you switch from your browns to your greens to your blues and so forth. This here, wiped off and dry. Now we're ready to get into our secondary. Right now we've done our primary cutting stage with the quick cut and the Tripoli, cleaned it off with the Pro 50 Eliminator. We're going to move to our coloring stage or our secondary cutting stage. We have our 10-inch Signature Series green and purple Joker pad from Zephyr. Our safety flange is on as always, and a bar broken off of our green moss compound. The wheel's already raked, so we just need to put some compound on there. Left to right, top to bottom, edge to edge, put some color in it. First two steps, the primary cutting step and the secondary / cutting stage, we ran those at 3,500 RPM, wide open on the DeWalt buffer. This time we're going to drop it down to about 16 to 1,800 RPMs when we're using the flannel wheel. No need to rake this one. We're going to use this one with the Blue Moon compound. Use a little bit because it goes a long way. Like I said, 1,800 RPMs. We'll put the extra Shoshan on this and really tighten down the little surface lines. Alright, now the hard work is done. We've got our primary cutting wheel with our quick cut and our Tripoli, our secondary cutting wheel with our Joker pad and green moss, followed by the flannel with the Blue Moon. Now we'll move to the Zephyr Pro 40 Perfection Metal Polish by Zephyr. Grab 2 microfiber towels. One you're going to use to wipe on, one you're going to use to wipe off. Just shake it real good, mix it all together. Now you don't need much, maybe like a quarter size. Rub it together. Let's give it a good wipe down. With the grain. What's great about this is the easiest metal polish on the market to use. You can leave this on for 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes, 2 weeks, 2 months, it doesn't matter. Just wipe it on. By the time you get to the other side of your surface, it's dried up. Grab your clean rag and wipe it off. Grab your clean rag. Make sure you fold your rag into fours, that way your fingers don't poke through. Put a scratch on your perfectly finished surface. But as you can see, from that piece right there, you can tell a huge difference. This will protect the surface. It'll act like Rain-X when you throw water on it, it'll repel and act like a good sealant. Keep that shine you work so hard for. Right there, perfect. Thanks, guys. You shouldn't have any problem at all getting it perfect here. I appreciate you guys joining us today with Zephyr Polishes and Salinas Photography. If you have any questions at all, you can check us out at www.zephyrpro40.com and find one of the big authorized Zephyr distributors.